Hey guys, well, here we are again. I'm going to work on pulling out that bulkhead and this settee berth. Come along for the ride. Alright, so I'm going to get this little trim piece off. It's a nice piece of mahogany. Though actually, that kind of looks like black walnut. That ain't even nailed down. Nice. Can of worms with a boat. Gotta get this door off because then I can get this off, and that's blocking the sole. BFH, BFM. Success! That was steel. Why don't we use steel in boats? That's why. Screen frame with that one. Hey, look, a worm. Nice. So you notice that I'm being a little bit of a brute with some stuff, not with other stuff. I like mahogany, and I want to keep as much of the trim as possible. Very expensive wood, and worth saving if I can. The plywood, it's whatever. I don't really care. And then a lot of these structural members that are bolted to it are just like softwood of some sort. Some of them are oak, like the stringer that held the face of this berth together, that's oak. I'll save that if I can, but though honestly, if I find oak ones that are similar dimensions to the frame, I might just use those as frame repair pieces. They don't have too much in the way of dead fasteners in them. But I may not be so lucky. This boat is entirely improperly fastened. You heard that guy Ormond, who moved the boat, say that Alan Veitzes, and this was back in episode 3, part 1, saying that the boatwright who did this, Alan Veitzes, didn't scrimp on fastenings. And no, he certainly didn't scrimp on fastenings. But he cheaped on fastenings. He cheaped out because it's all friggin' ferrous iron fastenings. They might have had a galvanized coating when they were put in, but they don't anymore. So, put a lot in, scrimped on material. It is what it is, I suppose. I guess there was no expectation that this boat would last 62 years and that some crazy bastard with a YouTube boatwright degree would be restoring it. Anyway, let's get to it. Ooh. Look at that. Totally cracked frame. Awesome. Hunk of galvanized iron gas pipe as the clothing rack in the cupboard there. Not worried about keeping much of this stuff. This is going away. The mini wood stove's going to sit right there. There's that one. Alright guys, that bulkhead, I've gotten 2 nuts off of rusty old galvanized bolts. I got 3 more, and they ain't coming out. So, brute force it is. Alright guys, I got this bulkhead out. That went right here, joined up along these sistered frames. Got it all vacuumed out. I'm going to try to remove this sole and get all this vacuumed out. Right now though, this thing is a little bit too big to get out the bulkhead. Or not the bulkhead, the companionway. So I'm just going to lop off this wide section here. Right then. I want to get this floor out. This sole on the floor. These are the floors. Ugh. I need another cup of coffee. Get this out. Do a little hoovering, as the Brits say. I'm going to just hit that with the vacuum real quick too. I'm not sure that I completely understood what a vacuuming meant until I owned this boat. But I am glad I got this thing. That was a good 120 bucks well spent, I'd say. Alright. Really opens it up in here. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I really like just the look of a wooden boat with all the ribs exposed. Or frames. Frames, ribs, same difference. Anyway, so this is all, port side here is all disassembled up to the rear clothing locker bulkhead. Everything forward of this is going to come in a different phase. As I said before, you guys might not have gotten a great look at that. It's a good 1/4 inch gap in that, cracked all the way through. Got my work cut out for me. That is for damn sure. But that's alright. Once again, as I've said before, I didn't see the ad on Craigslist that said free wooden boat and not expect a disaster. So then it's really not a disaster, is it? Anyway, let's get this sole out of here so I can get the bilge vacuumed up back to the engine compartment. Alright, let's do it. Oh, by the way, that's held up back here. I'm going to try to pull it from up there since I've now got clearance. There's a board connected to that floor right there where it steps up that was blocking it from going forward. So we'll see if we can drag it out this way towards the bow. See what we can do. Gotta get this piece out. That's some quality timber. It's like a friggin' jigsaw puzzle. Let's get that out. Nope. All right, guys. This area. So right now, I'm going to rip out this section. So from here to here, from there, all the way down. Particle pegboard, gotta love that. That's a piece of our planking. All right. Sun's going down. Battery's dying. I think we'll wrap it up for tonight. All right, so I got that piece of bulkhead down. So, I've got everything up to this sink kitchenette area bulkhead ripped out on the port side, and everything back to the V-berth bulkhead. So, what I think I'm going to do is get all my crap here organized. Stay on. Transfer everything over. Now we can begin ripping out all of this. mahogany, check the plywood. Oh. Yeah, here's a weird thing about this boat. Got a 110 outlet.